Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing the SoundPEATS Bluetooth headphone magnetic wireless version 4.1 Bluetooth earbuds. Yeah, SoundPEATS. 6 hours of playback time. This is a Q12 model also, and you do get some codecs in there, which are extremely important because you don't want anything other than aptx or the EDR, in my opinion. If your device can code that, that's like CD quality sound, pretty much. But what you get in the box is you get a nice case, and it's branded, which surprised me how well the little hard case felt there. And you also get the manual, so I'm going to buzz through the manual while I read off some facts. Feel free to pause and figure some stuff out for yourself if you need to, if you don't get it from what I tell you. Alright, so it is Bluetooth 4.1, and you get about 6 hours of talk time. Music time's probably between 5.5 hours, somewhere in there, depending on your volume. You get 150 hours of standby time, and it'll take you about an hour and a half to charge this thing. I've had it 2 weeks, and I haven't had any issues so far. It is IPX level 4, so it'll help you out with resisting some sweat drips and things, but if you get caught in a downpour or you jump in a pool, it probably won't make it, but I think it's awesome for like people that ride bikes, jog, exercise. It stays out of the way. You do get 3 separate sizes of the earbuds, the little ear hooks. It's small, medium, large. Of course, along with the case, a charging cable. It's micro USB. Everything's there that you need to kind of get you going and get the job done, especially for the freaking price of $26. I mean, this is being compared to a hidden gem on Amazon. They sent me this thing, so thanks. I got it. I saw the SoundPEATS, and I was like, what? And then I listened, and I was like, for $26, this is perfect. So if you're looking for something to mow the yard with, something to exercise with, something that you don't want to invest over $100, I think this is probably your best option for something that's comfortable, that's going to stay in your lobes, which is kind of what you want. All right, so it does come with a flat cable, not the traditional round, which is now a pastime. The flat, I like that. It's non-tangle, which is a plus, and then there's where your micro USB will plug into to charge. This is where you're going to get a little water resistance from, because it actually has this little plastic rubbery piece that goes down into the port itself. It's not going to completely protect that if you completely submerge it, so that's why it's IPX4 and sweat resistant. So, and these are magnetic, and they do come together on your neck, and they kind of, when they come together on your neck, they let the earbuds kind of stick out, and it won't attract all that lint and stuff off your clothes and get all up on your earbuds from your waxy ears. But the magnet does hold pretty stout, so that was a plus, and it was very comfortable. Like those little tips that go up into your ears there feel really good and silicone-y, and you don't even notice they're there after a while. But once you set them up in there and they fit up under your flap and lock right in after you get your sizing correct, they really don't go anywhere. I've tugged on them. I've obviously shaken my head for some reason. They don't go anywhere at all. And also, you'll notice that the controls are conveniently located just to the right of your lobe and sit kind of low down to where they're easy to get to if you're working out, if you're riding a bike. You don't have to be too distracted by lifting your hand up and just skipping forward, answering a call, or whatever you got to do. And then here they are magnetically connected below your neck, which you'll just snap those things together and let them hang and see how they stick out like that away from your clothes, which is nice. And then you get these buckles here, and this is confusing. It can be very confusing, so feel free to pause while I try to unconfuse myself as well. And you also get this little clip too if you want to leave them hanging, but like leave them in one section of your clothing. You just run the cable through there and snap them under your collar. Alright, so here are the buckles in action. They'll kind of loop around and lock where they begin at there. You can kind of see how it works. So feel free to pause that and try to decipher this enigma yourself. I've got a pair of Jaybirds, which I love. They do sound better than these, but they're also like way higher price than these. So for the price point, these fit exactly, or they actually surpass the price point. But once you get the buckles going, it does reduce some of the flap and looseness from it. You can make that tighter if you want to, but it started pulling on it. And you can flip them upside down and reverse it, which means you have to reverse the little ear hooks in there too, and reverse everything to fit, and swap them over to the other side actually. But they they work that way too. Maybe you want to get another pair if you want something that tight and snug, but give them a shot. These are definitely worth having for $26. SoundPEATS Bluetooth headphones. This is version 4.1 Bluetooth with the aptx and EDR. Fantastic deal for $26. I can't believe that they make them and can sell them for this. It seems like they would lose money off every one of them, but they sounded great for the price. Yes, it's not going to be as good as the Jaybirds, if you want to know that. In my opinion, it's not. But for the money, for a throw-around pair, you really just can't beat it. I'm blown away by how well they sounded compared to the price.